Sup guys, Zenigami here, and let's go through the Chaos Difficulty Rayleigh Coliseum on the Japanese version of One Piece Treasure Cruise. Isn't that lovely? Isn't that professional? We're going to be using a double Ace team because Ace is only like super good. There is a, on Duval here, you're going to want to avoid using Dex or Int characters because Duval is going to lower the attack of your Dex and Int characters by 75% for 4 turns. But hey, if you don't bring Dex or Int characters with like a double treasure map Ace team, then you don't have to worry about that at all, right? So even though he is yellow, we're just not going to bring any purple characters. On stage 4, we're going to get Cammy and Papagu. Cammy we're going to be able to kill in a single turn quite easily, and Papagu will kill after his resilience goes away. You can bring a special to kill him, but I'm just going to stall on him. He's not really threatening. This first fight and the Luffy fight after it actually like pretty easy. It's not until we actually get to Rayleigh that we're going to have to try too bad. There's lots and lots of teams that you can beat both Duval and Luffy on the next stage with quite easily. Since we're going to be stalling out Papagu's resilience buff, we don't need to take too much time to stall here on the turtles. We only need to get our specials down to maybe like a 6-turn cooldown. Let's take you out.